Hello there. I see you have spent all of your money on the explosive watermelons, and you must recoup your losses. Perhaps you have some premium vehicles, or perhaps you were unlucky enough to roll 2 premium vehicles that you already had. Yes, 2 vehicles that you indeed already had, so now you have nothing. 20 to 30 million. Aw, you prick. Okay, I'm done. Nothing. I'm still salty about that. Anywho, it's funny because I actually got the Maxim Gorky in a box as well. Regardless, I've showed this strategy a couple times now, the AA and anti-mech order strat, but I should probably mention that there are a lot of vehicles that can do this strat. I would suggest the Dutch Seahawk. For anyone who was wondering, this is probably one of the best vehicles to do it in, but there are other vehicles you can do it in as well. I would say something as simple as the Avenger here even works. It has enough of a Silver Lions modifier. Like, look at the 640%. Let's say if I wanted to use the Centurion, it's actually more than the Centurion X here at 7.7. That's crazy. That's wild. More than the Centurion Mark II as well. And you've got vehicles like the Focke-Wulf 190, Key 96. I think the Hayabusa is pretty good. It's not too good. The YP38 is really good. The Skyrocket's pretty good. There's so many vehicles here that can do it. You just got to have a look at the modifier, specifically the modifier. And if you've got something like over 675%, it's a pretty decent plan for it. Because, let's say if I go over here and let's have a look. Do I have a 50%? I do. If I just chuck this 50% Silver Lions booster on, and then I show you guys, this Focke-Wulf has now jumped up to 940%. What this looks like in practice is if I get something like, let's say, 5 air kills, which isn't completely unheard of actually at this tier. If I get 5 air kills with an anti-air order, I'm probably going to get 200 to 300,000 Silver Lions. 300,000 Silver Lions. And considering the battle rating of this, it's really nice. If you are of much skill issue, let's say you got the Super Hornet. This is another thing I use for the Super Hornet. If you have something like the Super Hornet and you're struggling in air RB, come to ground RB, and all you got to do, whether you get just like a capture point and a locust, it doesn't matter. As long as you get the spawn into the Super Hornet with the anti-air missiles, don't ground strike. Just loiter around low altitude between their air spawn and in the ground battle. Wait for an enemy aircraft to spawn, and then pop an anti-air order while your AA missile is in the air. You've literally made yourself a couple 100,000 Silver Lions a game doing that. And it's so simple. All you need is anti-air orders, which you actually get anti-air orders from these crates. So these crates really are just they pay for themselves most of the time. Especially with all the wages here. I might actually pop a wager. Destroy 10 units wager. Most simple of all the wagers. Very simple. Just, play the game. Getting 5 kills in a game is not the hardest thing in the world. No, it says 10, but the kills are doubled. I'll be back. I might cut to when I'm in a match, actually, since it seems like it's going to take a hot minute. We are in a match, and I was thinking of spawning in the Chino. Should I do the Chino? Yeah, why not? Most cases, the Chaffee is the better choice because the Chaffee will get you into your plane. Like playing light tanks, I should say, not because you might not be playing this lineup. But yeah, just generally speaking, using a light tank is generally speaking one of the better ways to start because 1, you're fast, but 2, you can get those scouting assists, which can help you spawn into more planes. And I would actually even say that if you're going to be crazy about it, try and kill a couple crew members in a couple vehicles. So like throughout the game, maybe you'll get a few more assists. So if you ever need to spawn to a backup, which I definitely recommend running backups with this lineup, which you also get backups doing the loot crates, so it works out. I love people who just render in. Oh, I think I just saw someone over there. Oh, I did. Sad. Damn, there's no one coming around here? I can hear someone on the other side of this. He's probably gonna pop up around that corner, shooting at that M10. Love the Chino too. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, I just got saved. That Sav there is a OG. Oh, damn. I hear another one to my one. Oh my god, I'm getting saved left and right. Now, because I'm going to be using an anti-air order for this one, Focke-Wulf's really good at killing like light tanks and stuff, but yeah, I'm doubt I'm going to... I mean, not just light tanks, but German tanks too. That's actually one reason why I like the Focke-Wulf so much for the Japanese, is because if you fight against the Germans, you can actually pen their top with APHEs. But yeah, I'm definitely going to try and go for anti-air this game, because I'm just so... I definitely need to use my anti-airs more than my anti-mechs, because I'm running out of anti-mechs actually. Okay, I've got a lot of tanks here that I can take out. I want to take out the T-34. I think it's the most dangerous. That Churchill there is actually pretty dangerous too. Wow, I hit him at the worst place. I actually should have penetrated where I shot him, but because of volumetric, it just lost all its pen. Yeah, I hate volumetric, bro. Everyone hates volumetric. I also hate how like how my... Oop. Oh. Ah, shame. I thought I actually shot with my crosshair over him, but it might have been lag, and I might be wrong. Let's jump in here. I'm gonna keep this on armor targets. Actually, no, I might switch it to... No, I'm gonna keep it on armor targets. Because the other belts have mostly mine and shots, and I've actually come to find that high explosive isn't always the best to use. Sometimes APHEs are actually better to use against planes because of... I don't know, it's just the way like HEs tend to... Like, you'll hit someone with a HE and it'll do a lot of damage to a lot of components, but it won't destroy anything. We've got this Spitfire here, I think. Oh wait, no, it's a Typhoon, I think. Damn, only hits? That's unfortunate. I probably only hit him with a 7mm. Turn around on him. Damn, he's turning in a way that makes it very annoying to shoot him. Damn. I guess the APHEs let me down a little bit there. I'm surprised that I hit him with the APHEs, but not the HEs. Or maybe I did hit him with the HEs, and just not the APHEs. You don't know. Okay, well, severe damage on him now, so I can now kind of ignore him. Where's their air spawn, actually? Yeah, it's like... Yeah, there it is. Definitely want to get more energy. I think that's a yak. It's actually one of the worst things I can fight. Yaks are extremely dangerous. Ooh. Yeah, especially a 9. Oof. Okay, let's get some energy. Let's get some. So one thing that Focke-Wulf's really good at is energy. Like once it's up, once it has the energy, it's a pain in the ass trying to dodge it because it performs quite well even when it isn't in a high energy state, and it just rolls like a motherfucker. Like trying to dodge a 190 can be really hard. I don't know what this is. Oh, it must be the DO. Oh my gosh, he fucking pilot sniped me with the fucking 7mm. Oh no, he didn't. He hit me with the APHE. That was pretty good on his part. Very dangerous thing to head on. I was under the impression I could actually take him out, and avoid him, because although it's a dangerous thing to head on, it's also a very easy thing to dodge. And I was just hoping that if I dodged the first, like, literal first bullet, but he hit me with the first round. And in fact, I probably pulled down into it. He probably wasn't leading enough. He probably wasn't compensating enough for height. But, yeah. Unfortunate. But we killed each other, and that's alright. It did cost me the nice little bonus amount of silver lions killing that P-47 there. But that is alright. Damn, a lot of people are leaving. Usually people at this battle rating don't leave this quickly. But it seems like it's just an absolute slaughter. Should I keep going towards the enemy air spawn? Or should I do some ground striking? I probably am going to win this. I don't think... actually, no. I might not. Because we have another plane up. Who killed that friendly plane? Because if he kills that dude and me, he'll actually win the anti-air order. And I don't want that. That's the last thing I want. I think he's in the BTR too. That's probably him there. I don't know, but that's my guess. Oh, it's a whirlwind. And it's actually not him. Okay, so that's not too bad. Kind of hoping for like one more plane to spawn up. I'm gonna have a look at, so who's this Liu Fiang? Yeah, he probably could spawn to a plane. Pound Mai is Animus. He probably can't spawn to a plane. Damn, how's the anti-air shooting me from this range, bro? What the hell? Yeah, probably not getting any more planes, unfortunately. So let's see if we can just take out some regular people. I actually was under the impression that he wasn't looking at me. I thought he was looking the other way. I'm very lucky I didn't die just then. Dick and Max has killed that guy. Oh, there he is. The Whirlwind will probably have to repair, so I'm not going to worry too much about that Whirlwind. In fact, I just think he died. He did. All the silver lions that you make, by the way, will also get tripled, like for what I'm doing right now as well. So it's not just the plane kills that count. Although I do think plane kills get you more in grand battles, silver lions wise. Oh, I just lagged a little bit there. Oof, look at that. 120k. Delicious. I'll get a lot more than that too. By the end of the game, I'll probably have over 200,000, maybe even 300,000 silver lions. A lot of T-34s. I hate having to take out T-34s. That Stug there, just hit that man. See if I can take him out. Yeah, the APHEs are really good. I have no idea how to pen that. I'm pretty sure I can pen the top of a Stug 3, but I guess I didn't. I guess I didn't. Damn, there's no anti-air up. Usually at this battle rating for Germany, you see so many more anti-air, but it actually seems like this is a really quick game. I mean, usually these guys stick in the game for longer, but I mean, nice quick couple 100k is not too bad. We've actually got an anti-air finally. What is he going to do though? Is he going to shoot at me? The other guy is a T-34, so not really too bothered about trying to take that guy out. And it seems like we have won. I got a decent amount of kills on the Chino as well, which will be nice. Let's have a look. I think I'll have over 200k. Hey guys, sorry for that. I don't know, game just crashed. don't know what else to say. As you can see, 20,000 research for the F-84G. I was effectively researching the F-84? No way. Crazy. I don't know how I got so much research for that. But regardless, 320,000 silver lions. That's not bad at all. And that's only with a relatively smaller booster, I will say. Yeah, it was only like a 50% silver lions booster. If I had something like a 500% silver lions booster, guys, that would have what's fucking 10 times that? I don't know, bro. It would have been a lot. It would have been a lot. I don't think it would have been 3 million, but it would have been probably 2 million or nearly 2 million. That's really good right there. Only 10 minutes as well. I mean, this is probably the fastest way you can get. Put another 50,000 actually on that. That was a 370,000 silver lion game. I say that because I also got my my thingo for the Destroy 10 units wager, which is an extra 50k a game. So, yeah, that's. I don't think there's any faster way to get silver lions. 10 minutes. Let's do the maths here. So if I'm getting an average, let's say that was an outstanding game, which it wasn't actually. That was not an outstanding game. I could have had a much. I can potentially get better games. But let's just say that was an outstanding game, right? Never happened before. Let's say average 300k instead of 370. 300k every 10 minutes, that's, what do you call, so that's 60 minutes. So 6 times 300k, what is that? So 3 would be 900, 900 times 2. So that's 1,800. So that's 1,800,000 silver lions an hour, at least. At least that's being conservative. I could probably I know previously I've been able to get something more like 4 million silver lions an hour, specifically by holding onto these boosters, for example, not redeeming them until I'm ready, and then using all the silver lions boosters in a row, and I was able to get some like 4 million an hour. Absolutely insane. But yeah, anyway, I hope you guys enjoy gambling with all the knowledge. Make sure you make use of those anti-air and anti-mech orders, guys. It's really one of the best things that you can do. Look for the plane that you like the most. For anti-mech and anti-air orders, really suggest the Jewish Spitfire. I can also recommend the K96. I can recommend the Focke-Wulf A5. I can recommend the XF. No, never mind. No, I don't recommend that. I really recommend the Dutch Seahawk. I recommend the BF109 Z1. There are a lot of really strong vehicles to do this strat with. In fact, I might show you a couple of pictures of some more games that I did right after I recorded this, just to show you guys how consistently good this works. I tried to predict it. I think he's dead though. Don't think he can dodge that. Still, 350k for a for an 8-minute game. That's not bad. Oh, look at that. Love that. And as soon as I say that, I get shot by anti-air. Now, if that Spitfire wasn't stupid, he would be shooting at the anti-air. But he is stupid, and in fact, if that anti-air was smart, he would be shooting at the Spitfire, who is a lot slower and a lot lower. But for some reason, he's decided that I am the man to shoot at. Now, that Seafire is going to shoot at him. And got it. Nice. Another nice little open top I can get rid of. There he is. Oh, you piece of shit! You fucking bullet sniped me! Bruh. Oh, so good. And that wasn't even like that. I only got like 5 kills as well. Or 6. I only got 6 kills. I could have gotten way more if I brought the bombs as well. I got myself 10 Destroyer unit widget 2, so that's 270k for an 8-minute game. Not bad. As you guys can see, here is the mission. Abandoned factory. 320k. I then played the the Shenyang F5, 350k, and then I played one with the G55, 220k. That's how easy it is.